In the recent episode of What's the Deal, where we were looking at job descriptions, I was indicating that sometimes what you ask for is what you get. And what I was saying with that is sometimes because job descriptions are not written well, especially from the perspective of sales, that's the perspective I'm speaking of and focusing on only, you tend to find where people then give the responses of there's not enough good talent, etc., etc. But when we scrub through the job descriptions, a large percentage of those job descriptions, they were not written clearly. So what does good look like? So in this particular video, what I want to do for you all is I want to give you an example as to what good looks like. And I'm going to be using something from jobhunt.com or islandjobhunt.com because I think they've did a very good job as it relates to how they wrote their job descriptions because they are looking for a business development executive, right? So let's take a look at this. So with this, what I like a lot with this is that it immediately indicated the title of it, meaning that they immediately indicated who they were looking for, right? So I actually felt that this was a good look. So in terms of who they were looking for, that was actually pretty well done because it was clear to say that this is a business development offer position and the salary and compensation. Here, they indicated that it's a growing company. So again, the direction in terms of what we are looking for, I will definitely say if you're looking at growing, you are in a hunter-farmer perspective, sorry, a hunter's perspective and not just so much so a farmer's perspective. I covered that in the blog. The position overview was also pretty cool because it just indicated as to who they were in terms of the organization and what it is that they're seeking. But what I really liked is that from perspectives of role clarity, skills and qualifications, look at this. So you need to be prospecting. You need to be good on your product knowledge. The skills that you need to be a consultative. So which means that you need to be coming in with a certain set of skills. So from a consultative perspective, this is where you need to be, right? One of your also focus is relationship buildings. And of course, well, this ties back into your goal and your compensations. Now, when we're looking at proven sales skills experience, so this could sometimes be vague because there's no way to have proven sales skills experience unless when you're doing your background checks, you're doing a background checks, asking the previous employer, did this person hit their numbers? That's the only way you can do that. Or if the candidate is explaining to you that what they would have done, meaning that the candidate may have said, well, we were able to grow, I was able to grow business in this industry by this amount, or within this particular period, whether it's quarter of a particular financial year, I was able to hit my target or exceed my target. That's when we're talking proven sales skills, that's what we're talking about here. I also want to talk about the tech savviness, right? So when we're looking at the areas of the tech savvy, right, I do like this particular area here a lot because, again, what you need to be coming with, right? And these are the characteristics of the individual. And again, compensation. Yeah. So paying attention to who we are hiring, what you are looking for. This particular area, I think, is excellent. It's actually very well done. And one of the things that I like about it, it isn't too long. So it's not this long shopping list of individuals with a mix up and a hodgepodge. This is a sales rule. Notice there's no administrative stuff. You don't have to be typing in stuff. You have to be updating stuff in the CRM. I'm not saying that you don't need the CRM, but I'm pretty sure from looking at how this is written, I wouldn't be surprised if the process of doing the stuff is it's easy and they may have other support in terms of sales support that supports the sales rep in terms of what it is that they're actually doing. For me, I can easily give I can definitely give this a 4 out of 5. Not like they really care for me to to score them, but I think that this is pretty good in terms of a job description, and it kind of fine tunes what we are looking for. Now, coming back to my main point, job descriptions is a critical part. It's the starting phase of your hiring process. It's the starting phase of finding someone to help you achieve your sales goals. If we do not write better job descriptions, And I'm not a job description expert, but I've done enough interviews. I've written enough job descriptions asking for sales reps myself. And I have written some bad job descriptions. And I've also written some very good ones as well. But that comes from me saying that wasn't a well-written job description. So I can acknowledge in the past where I didn't do a good job. And this is where to HR or the training of writing good JDs is important. So that's an example of how we go about writing better job descriptions. And I hope that this particular example was beneficial to you all. All right, catch you on the next video. Peace. Peace.